And hello, everybody, and welcome to American League Championship Series here from Fenway Park in Boston. As today, it is the AL West champions Oakland A's take on the AL and Boston Sox. For the Boston Red Sox today, it'll be Bruce Hurst, and for the Oakland A's, it'll be Dave Stewart. For the Red Sox, it is Bruce Hurst, 18-6 record, 3.6 ERA, and Dave Stewart, 1-12, 3.2 ERA. This will be game one, 7-game series played in Strat Basic with a little bit of a hint hybrid on the advanced or super. Here are your and defensive line for our teams today. For the visiting Oakland A's, as played lineups for the championship series, Carney Lansford at third, followed by Dave Henderson in center, Jose Canseco in right, Mark Maguire at first, Terry Steinbach behind the plate, Don Baylor is your DH, it is Tony Phillips in left, Mike Gallego in second, and Walt Weiss at shortstop. And again on the mound is Dave Stewart. For the Boston Red Sox defensively, let's look at this team. It's going to be, let's bring up their defense, Mike Greenwald in left. Again, what I did last time, I kind of gave ratings. It's Greenwald left. He's a 4. Ellis Burks is in center. He's a 1. Dwight Evans in right. He is a 1. And then it's Boggs at third. He's a 2. Jody Reed is at short. He's a 3. At second is Marty Barrett. He is a 2. At first is Todd Benzinger, and he is a 4. Behind the plate is Rich Gedman. He's a 3 with a -1 arm. And on the mound is left-hander Bruce Hurst. Hurst is, again, 18-6, 3.66 ERA. He has a -2 hold. Are we ready for baseball? Let's do this. From Fenway Park in Boston, it's Morgan's Magic taking on the Bears here in Fenway. Game one of a 7-game series. If you're here yesterday, you saw game one of the National League Championship Series between the Dodgers and the Mets. Carney Lansford, the former Red Sox, steps up to the plate, and we're ready for first pitch. Here we go. Foul ball. Already a foul ball. Not a good start. Let's see if we can keep it into the box today. And here we go. And there we go. Fair ball. 5-4. Fly ball center field. Burks is a 1. He camps under it and makes the catch. So first Elston, as Carney Lansford is retired. It now brings up Dave Henderson, former Boston Red Sox from the 1986 championship team. This is a great year for Dave. 24 home runs, 38 doubles, 304 average. Hurst looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-3, ground ball to short. That is Reed. He's a 3, a 12 on a 3, and makes the play. So that is the second out of the inning. So chances for the Red Sox, and there's 2 outs. Here is most valuable player, they're saying, Jose Canseco. 307 average, 42 home runs, 40 stolen bases, and he had a great year. So here's Canseco, 2 outs, nobody on. Bruce Hurst, the left-hander, on the mound, looks in, gets a sign for Gedman, and again, I can't hold on to dice. Here's your first pitch, 2-10, ground ball to short. Easy play for Reed, throws him out, ends the first inning. So Oakland goes 3 up, 3 down. The Fenway, no score. For the Red Sox, this is their team offensively. It will be Wade Boggs leading off, followed by Marty Barrett, and then Dwight Evans. Batting fourth, left fielder Mike Greenwald. Batting fifth, the first baseman Todd Benzinger. Sixth, the center Ellis Burks. Batting seventh, the designated hitter Jim Rice. Batting eighth, to short Jody Reed. And batting ninth, the catcher Rich Gedman. Defense for the A's. Tony Phillips is your left fielder. He's a 3. Dave Henderson in center is a 2. Jose Canseco's in right. He's a 3. Around the infield, Carney Lanford is a 2/3. Shortstop is Walter Weiss. He's a 2. Gallego's at first. He's a 3. And around first, Mark Maguire is a 3. Behind the plate is Terry Steinbach. He's a 3 with a -1 arm. And on the mound, former LA Dodger making a resurgence of a career, Dave Stewart, 21-12, 3.23 ERA with a -1 arm, -1 hold. Are we ready for the bottom of the first inning? Here we go. Here off his chicken sandwich, here is Wade Boggs. 366 hitter against Stewart. Stewart looks in, gets the sign to Boggs. Here's the first pitch, 3-4, and that's ripped against the monster left field off the top of the wall. Phillips gets it, he gets it, throws it in, and holds him there to a double. Lead double for Boggs. 3-4, triple 1-8, double 9-20. So Boggs doubles off the monster, and it's runner on second with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Marty Barrett. So Stewart looks in now, runner on second and nobody out. Red Sox threatening. Stewart from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-8, popped it straight up second base. Gallego's Lego Gallego makes play for the first out. So the right fielder, Dwight Evans, 293, 21 home runs. Runner on second and 1 out. Evans, right-handed hitter, still with power in that over crouch he has. Stewart looks in, gets a sign from Steinbach. Stewart, fastball, forkball pitcher. Here's the pitch. 1-11. Oh, all the stuff in that column. He missed it. Ground ball to third. Good play for Lansford. Holds the runner and throws it. So Boggs holds at second. And now batting fourth will be the youngster from Florida, Mike Greenwell. 325 hitter, 22 home runs. Left-handed or good power, sprays it all over the place. Almost 40 doubles in 1988. Lefty on righty, runner on second, 2 outs. Stewart from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch, foul ball. Ooh, and Greenwell wants anything in that 2 column, and that would have been good. So let's see if Greenwell can get his pitch here. Stewart from the stretch gets the sign. Here's the pitch. It's in the 2 column, and it's a single for Mike Greenwell. There's no stars with it. So let's see if Boggs wants to score. They were holding him at least. So it's going to be a +1 to go home for Boggs. Boggs is a 1-12, 1-13 to score. On deck is Benzinger. They are going to try to weigh Boggs. He's a 1-13. Here we go. Does he score? It is not in time. Red Sox lead 1-0. Throw off the line. So Boggs scores. RBI for Greenwell. Red Sox lead 1-0. Here is Todd Benzinger, switch hitter. Benzinger will bat lefty against Stewart. Stewart working from the stretch. 1-0 Sox here in the first. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 6-6 on Stewart. Oh, fly ball center field. Henderson there makes the catch, and that's the third. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. At the end of 1-0 Boston here in Fenway. For the A's, Maguire, Steinbach, and Taylor, the bat for Athletics. Thank you so much for coming in, and appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. And now let's get back to baseball here. And it's going to be Mark Maguire, the leader. So Maguire comes in, 260 hitter, 32 home runs, part of the Bash Brothers. Hurst looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-9 on Hurst and walks him. Ooh, 5-8 could have been trouble. So a walk. So that's not a good start. So let's see what Maguire. No speed. He's a 1-12. Will be held just in case. Here is Terry Steinbach, the catcher. 265, 9 home runs. Run first, nobody out. Left-hander Hurst now working from the stretch. Let's back up the jar a little bit. Here's the pitch. 3-11 to Steinbach. Shot came out. Big strikeout for Hurst. Away. So 1 away. Got him. So now it'll come down. Baylor, the former Sock. 220 hitters, 7 home runs. Baylor, the designated hitter. Runner on first, 1 out. Hurst from the stretch gets the sign. Once you get Baylor hit play, 2-5 single for Baylor. So Maguire won't go anywhere. He'll be held and run at first and second. Nobody at one. Baylor with a hit. And now the A's, now with the problem on hands, it will be the versatile man, Tony Phillips. He's a left fielder today, 203, 2 home runs. Let's see, 2 men on, 1 man out. Phillips switch hitting, batting from the right-hand side against Hurst. Here's the pitch, roll around, 5-10, ground ball third base. Let's see if Boggs can turn 2. He's a 2. It's on an 11, and no, it goes off Boggs' arm, and that's an E5. So on Boggs, he went to field it, and it popped off the arm. Boggs knew it, and he's frustrated. That'll load the bases. You don't give the Bash brothers an opportunity like an error, and there it was. Bases loaded, 1 man out, and it brings up Mike Gallego. So Mike Gallego, another versatile guy in this A's team, 209 hitter, 2 home runs. Infield will play back to try to hold him. So try to go for 2. Hurst from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Gallego. And that's a 5-7. Struck him out. Good job from Hurst on the slider. 2 outs here in the second. And now it comes down to the suffering boy, Walter Weiss. Rookie of the year this year, 250 hitter, 3 home runs. He will bat right-handed against Hurst. Hurst from the stretch. Bases loaded after a walk, a hit, and an error. Here is the opportunist, Weiss. 1-6, pop it straight up. That's Barrett. Comes over, catch, and the A's strand bases loaded. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 error, bases left loaded. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Boston. For the Red Sox, Ellis Burks, followed by Jim Ed Rice and Jody Reed. Burks the batter. Boy, what a good player go here. 294 hitter, 18 home runs, 37 doubles. So now Stewart looks in, gets the sign. Let's see if the Red Sox can get a run back now. 5-8 and a ground ball to short. That is Weiss. He's a 2. He's a 3. Ooh, a 3 on a 2. Barely makes the play. So Weiss came up with it. Had a hurry. Burks has good speed at first out. Here is Jim Rice. Coming into his career, 264 hitter, 15 runs, 18 doubles. Stewart looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-3, struck him out. Another strikeout on Stewart this time. So 2 in a row out here in the inning. That's our strikeout. Here's the shortstop, the young-looking kid, Jody Reed. 293, 1 home run. Fields a couple different positions. Reed is a right-handed hitter against Stewart. Stewart gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-7 single on the 14. That's a 7. Base Jody Reed. So Reed is on, and now there's the catcher, Rich Gedman. When the fighter catchers of the Red Sox, hitting 231, 9 homers and 14 doubles. Runner on first and 2 outs. Stewart looks in, gets the sign. Reed gets a little bit of a secondary jump. 3-7, struck him out. Big strikeout for Stewart. And ends the inning. We play 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 man land of 2, 1 Sox. For the third, Carney Lansford will be followed by Dave Henderson and Jose Canseco here in the third inning. What a ball game here at Fenway Park in Boston. Oh, Al Red Sox fan, welcome to Fenway Park in Boston. Get a good seat, just getting started. So now will be Carney Lansford, fly to center first time up, 1988 American League Championship Series starting here at Fenway. Lansford fly to center's first time up. Stewart looks in, gets the sign. 5-7, struck him out. Big strikeout for Stewart. And that's another one for Stewart there. That's his third. Stewart, sorry, struck out for Hurst, top of third. So here is Dave Henderson. So 3 strikeouts for Hurst. Henderson ground to short his first time up. Hurst looks in, gets the sign and the pitch. 3-6 struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Hurst. So back out for Hurst. And now here's Jose Canseco. So Canseco, the batter. Canseco, a right-handed hitter. He grounded the shorts first time up. Hurst looks to strike out the side. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. Here comes the pitch. 1-12. Ground ball to third. Oh, Canseco comes up limping. Throws him out, and he's thrown out, but he's going to come out. Canseco's going to come up. One training staff has to come out and get him. And what's wrong with Jose? And Canseco will come out. It is game-only injuries, but we do play them. So we don't roll for injuries. They just come out for the game. Again, helps with usage. I mean, if they've had issues during the year, Canseco, 600-plus at-bats, could have waved it off, but I'm not going to. I did the same thing the last game, too. So let's do a change your defender. New right fielder for the Oakland Athletics, and it will be Stan Javier. So Stan Javier will come in the game and will be in Jose Canseco's spot, and we'll go ahead and make that adjustment. Holy cow, that is a big part of this. Again, Javier will be the new right fielder, and in a 3 spot. Okay, let's go ahead and now flip it back if we can to my lineup screen. And it will be, oops, wrong one. Let's flip it right back to the Sox. Last the third, 1-0 Boston. And Boggs, Barrett, and Evans. So Boggs, Barrett, Evans, the bat. Stewart looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-8, ground ball to short again. That is Weiss. He's an 11 on a 2 makes the play. If he's a 1, that's an error. So 6-3. Oops. Pick the out. 6-3, folks. There it is. That's a nice out. He's retired. So Boggs retired. Here's Barrett. Boggs doubled him back in the first. Barney Barrett popped to second his first time up. Here we go. Stewart gets a sign from Steinbach. 3-8, fly ball left field. Good catch there. Tony Phillips with the move. That's so Barry tired. Here's the right fielder, Evans. So 2 out, Evans. Evans ground to third his first time up. So Stewart getting a fork ball over. Gets a sign from Stewart. Here's a pitch. That's a 1. That's a 4. Single for Dwight Evans. He wants that one calm, and he found it. So that's it. And now he held on because of the +2. So now here's the left-handed hitter, Mike Greenwell. Greenwell singled in a run his last time up. Stewart from the stretch. Bottom of third, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Rolls around. That's a 5-7 out. Big strikeout for Stewart. And Torino runs 1 hit, 1 left. 0 Boston. So top of the 4th, Hurst and Stewart. Again, real life score, 2-1 Oakland. So now here is Maguire, followed by Steinbach and Baylor. It's quick timeout. Make sure we're strong, folks. Hello, and everyone out there. So here is Maguire, walked his first time up against Bruce Hurst, St. George, Utah native. Hurst looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-9 struck him out. Maguire down on it. So again, do strike out a bunch. Hurst having 1 away. And here is Terry Steinbach. Steinbach struck out his first time up. Steinbach, Hurst looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5 single, 6-5, a single for Steinbach. So base hit Steinbach, base hit number 2 for the A's. Steinbach is a D-stealer, not going to be running, I don't think. He probably won't be. And he'll be held because he's a one. Oh, you know what? There's one out. We're not going to hold him. And here's Don Baylor. They're going to play up the middle, try for two. Hurst looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-10 from Hurst. Fly ball center field. Burks is there. Keeps under it. Catch for the second out. Here is Tony Phillips, the switch hitter. So runner on first and two outs. Hurst so far getting through this A's lineup pretty precisely. Runner on first, 2 outs. Phillips switch hitter against Hurst. Hurst from the stretch. 1-7, popped it straight up the third base. There it is. Dogs make the catch, and the A's are done fourth. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the last of the fourth. Nothing Red Sox. So now we go to the bottom of the fourth. That was a red. And now the Red Sox in this lineup will be Benzinger, Burks, and Weiss against Dave Stewart. So Stewart out there finishes warm up with Steinbach. Benzinger fly to center first time. Benzinger batting lefty against Stewart. It's a 3-5 fly ball left field. Just missed his stuff down to the 3 column. Tony Phillips the catch. And now here's Ellis Burks. Burks the batter, ground ball to short. His first time up. Stewart from the windup. Here's the pitch. And rolls around. 5-6 single. Stewart's card, a rare single. Not much on that card, but a rare single. 5-6. Burks found it, and he will run. So let's see what kind of running rating we can go with. So Steinbach is a -1. We'll hold him -2. Dave Stewart is a -1. So it's a -4 first number for Mr. Burks. It'll be a 14 or less if he gets it on a 2, 5, and 11. It's a 6. Ooh, Burks almost got it. So Burks doesn't get the lead. Won't try to steal on the second number. A's will still hold. So runner on first and 1 out. Here's Rice, struck out his first time up. Stewart gets a sign from Steinbach. Here is the pitch. 1-7 double play ball. That's Jim Rice. Ground ball to third. Lansford, the second Gallego to Maguire, and that is a double play. 5-4-3 twin killing the Red Sox. No runs, 1 double play ball left at the end of 4. 1-0 Boston. Top of the 5th inning, Bruce Hurst, successful 4 innings, only giving up 2 hits. So pitch to Gallego, Weiss, and Lansford. So now Hurst comes in. Gallego struck out his first time up. Hurst, a sign from Gedman. Here's the pitch. 5-6, struck him out. Slider away. Gallego swung over at 1 away. So 1 away here. Weiss, switch hitter, popped the second his first time up. Hurst looks in, gets a sign from Gedman. Top of the 5th, 1 out. Here it is, 2-7, walked him. So Weiss draws the walk. That's not what you want. 1 out, walk to Weiss. He's a D-stealer, has some numbers, but they're going to hold him there. Let's see, they're going to run. With Lansford up, they will play again. They will not hold them at first. So runner on first and 1 out. Hurst from the stretch. Here's the pitch. All 6s. Yankees 6-12. Ground ball back to Hurst. He fumbles it. He goes to short, gets the move, but that's all you're going to get. A 1 as Hurst had a possible double ball, but Lansford too fast. So it puts the faster 2 outs. And let's see what Carney will do. We know he has some speed. So Hurst is a -2. A -2 to holds a -4. Gedman is a -1. So you get the max of -5. Running rating 14 or less on a 2-5-11. Does he get the lead? No, it's a 10. So Lansford will be held, but not stealing. Runner on first and 2 outs. Henderson, the batter, against Hurst. Hurst from the stretch. 2 outs, 1 on. Hurst looks back at him. Here's the pitch. Runner moving. 6-9, fly ball right field. Evans is there, makes the catch. And we're official here in Fenway. No runs, no hits left. Going to the bottom of the 5th. It is 1-0 Boston. So now will be Jody Reed, Rich Gedman, and Wade Boggs. The bat. What a ball game. Last of the fifth. 1-0 Sox. Taking a deep breath here at the ballpark. Yes, hopefully everyone is doing well. Complain through this quickly. Things to do. So last of the fifth. So here's Reed, followed by Gedman and Boggs. Reed, 293 hitter. Right-handed hitter against Stewart. Singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. That rolls around nicely. That's why we play cards and dice. So watch that dice roll. Look at that baby roll. 6-9 against Stewart. Pop it straight up. Maguire's there. Comes over to the hands and makes the catch. So one away. Jody Reed retired. And now here's a left-handed hitter, Rich Gedman. Struck out his first time up. Bottom of the fifth. American League Championship Series Game 1. Red Sox lead 1-0. Gedman so far struck out his first time up. Stewart, the sign from Steinbach. Here's the pitch. 5-6. There's that 5-6 single again. So another single, this time on that 5-6, this time for Gedman. Runner at first and one out, and brings up Wade Boggs. Led off the game with a double and scored on a Greenwell hit, and that has been it. Boggs comes up, left-handed hitter against Stewart. One of the finest hitters in baseball. Stewart from the stretch. Run around first. 4, single on a 1. That's a 13. Line drive, Maguire. Boy, he had to get back to the bag. 2 away. So L3, 2 outs. And now here is Marty Barrett. So Barrett comes off with 2 outs. What will Marty do here? He's 0 for 2. He popped the second fly to left. Runner on first, 2 outs. Gedman not. Is he being held? He's as slow as you can. 1-10. They are not going to hold him. Make him a 1-12 if he can get a double in the gap. Stewart from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-6. Popped it straight up to the shortstop. Weiss is there. Make the catch. Folks, is your 5th inning. No run. 1 hit. 1 left. We played 5. 1-0 Red Sox. Let's take a look at some scoreboard looking here. But statistics. Let's go and pull that up real quick, and we'll go ahead and give you the pitching numbers real quick. So the first 5 innings, folks, 1-0 Sox. Boston scored 1 run in the first, not held up. Double by Boggs, single by Greenwell. Other big caveat of this ball game is Stan Javier is in and leading off for the A's here in the 6th because of an injury to Canseco. He was 0 for 2 before coming out. Only lone hits for the A's have been Steinbach and Baylor. Boston hits have been Boggs, Evans, Greenwell had an RBI knock, Burks, Reed, and Gedman. So far it's 1-6-1 for the Red Sox, 0-2-0 for the A's. Hurst, 5 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Stewart, 5 innings, 6 hits, 1 run that was earned, and 3 strikeouts. Let's go to the top of the 6th here for Stan Javier. Javier is a switch. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat righty against Hurst. Top of the 6th, 1-0. Watch Hurst. Watch Javier homer. Here's Hurst. Looks in, gets the sign. 4-9. That's a line drive in the gap for a base hit. So again, Javier comes in, does the job, and he comes in as a defense replacement and gets a base hit, and he is starred and then some. So here come the A's. So look who does it, but a reserve guy. So Hurst a -2. Again, that's a -5, I believe. Gedman's a -1. It's a 14 or less on a 4 through 5 on the move. No, again, can't get the lead. So he won't jump. He'll get the jump on the 13. That makes him only an 8. So he'll be held at first, but he won't be stealing. So here is Maguire. Walked and struck out. This is the danger part of these lineups. Hurst working from the stretch. As a point of weakness, he can go into the 7th inning. Here is the pitch. That's a 5. That's a 6. Struck him out. Maguire, second time, big monster Mac goes down, strikes. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Terry Steinbach. Steinbach, 1 for 2, single back in the 4th. Hurst looks in, gets the sign from Gedman. Here's the pitch. Double play, man is stuck. 6-10, 5 ball center field. Burks is there. Make catches, 2 outs. So Stan still at first case with 2 outs. Here is the designated hitter, Don Baylor. So Baylor has singled and fly to center. Days with 3 hits ball game, runner on first and 2 outs. Hurst working Gedman pitched Baylor 2-3 ground ball short. Good play from Reed. I'm out in the 8 and the 6. No run hit 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 Boston. So for the Red Sox, they'll send up the meat of the order: Dwight Evans, Mike Greenwell, and Todd Benzinger. So Evans 1 for 2 with a single. Stewart looks in. Stewart is a 7-point of weakness, by the way. Here's the pitch. That will roll around nicely. 6-7, struck him out. Evans on strike. So Evans down on strikes. That's the first time he has struck out. And here's Mike Greenwell, responsible for the only run so far, a base hit back in the 1st inning. Stewart looks in. Sign from Steinbach. Here's the pitch. 4-7 single. That's one of those 5-6 singles. 4-7's a single. And Greenwell is on for the 2nd time. Greenwell on at first with 1 out. He's a beast stealer and he's got speed. So let's but a -5 drops him down to a 1-10. Do we want to give him? He'll be held, but will not be running. 50% chance of 1-0 ball game. So here's Benzinger. He'll bat lefty against Stewart. Stewart from the stretch. Sign from Steinbach. Here it is. 6-6. Fly ball center field. Just misses it. That will be Henderson comes to catch for the 2nd out. And now here's Burks. So Burks comes in with a runner on first and 2 outs. Burks has ground ball grounded to short and in the 4th. So here we go. Stewart looks in, gets the sign from Steinbach. Here's the pitch. 6-9, 5 is a pop to first. Maguire is there. Cover foul territory. Mix ends the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 6. It is still 1-0 Boston. Top of the 7th here at Fenway Park, and it is a great day to ball here in Fenway Park. As I was watching the opener of this game, 42-degree game time, 1988 for the ALCS. That is baseball weather. It says that's almost like New England Patriot weather. So now here's Tony Phillips, followed by Mike Gallego and Weiss. Phillips 0 for 2, reached on an error back in the 2nd and popped the 3rd and the 4th. Here goes Phillips. He's a switch hitter. We're in the 7th, so we can make changes. They already used one of their players today, which was Stan Javier. He's a 203 hitter. Now, who do the A's can put in left field? Do you really want to put a 4 out there? Big bat you can put in. Well, problem is, you want to take your defense out. And when he's a 3, not much difference. You know what? Louis Polonia will bat for Phillips here. We'll bat for Phillips. Phillips was not yet a known commodity yet. So 7th inning, changes can be made. So let's go ahead and insert pinch hitter. So Polonia, Strat, righty. Stronger from the left-hand side usually. This is Hurst. Point of weakness. And again, what I'm doing is, since there's no fatigue dots, if you reach your fatigue point of weakness, next hit after that is automatic removal of the pitcher. So, 7th, here is Polonia. Throw that one off the desk. Coordination. Here's Polonia, top of the 7th. Here we go. 2-8. Pop as Barrett comes in, makes the catch for the 1st out. So Polonia fired. That was a quick out. So here is Mike Gallego. So Gallego comes up. He has struck out. Bruce Hurst has his numbers so far. Hurst gets a sign from Gedman. Here's the pitch again. 2-6 is a pop up the 2nd. That's Barrett. That's Rich. And repeat. Makes the catch 2nd out. So now here's Walt Weiss. Weiss stays in there. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. What an outing for Hurst. Hurst looks and gets the sign and the pitch. 6-9, fly ball right field. Evans is there, makes a catch. Let's get up and stretch. Hug somebody if you can. It's 1-0. Here, the seventh inning stretch. So new left field of the ball game will be Polonia. Again, that will kind of take their defense down a bit. So change defense. So Phillips will go out, so it'll become a 3-4. So Polonia comes in. And now here is Jim Rice. So Rice the bat. It'll be Rice who has struck out into a double play ball back in the fourth. Last of the seventh, Red Sox 7 hits, Oakland 3. Here's a pitch from Stewart. 4-8 is a ground ball second. That is Gallego. Gallego is a 3. That's a 5 on a 3. That's a ground ball A. Nicely done for Gallego. Came over in the hole and made a nice throw. Weiss is retired lane. Here is Jody Reed. Reed 1-for-2 single. He singled back in the second. Stewart gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 4. That's an 8. Ground ball second again. That is a 17 on a 3. 17 on a 3 is a dreaded re-roll. That's probably not good. Usually that can mean anything can happen. 15 on a 3 makes the play. Ground ball B, 4-3. So nice job by Gallego. 2 plays in a row. And now in the catcher. 1-0 Boston. 2 outs here in the 7th. Gedman 1-for-2. Single back in the 5th. Stewart looks in, gets a sign from Steinbach. Here's the pitch. 5. That is a 5-7. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Stewart. And both pitchers have given him, their managers, 7 strong innings. Let's go to the 8th. It is 1-0 Red Sox. So now Oakland brings up the top of their order. Latchford, Gedman, and Javier. The bat against Hurst here in the 8th. Red Sox bullpen is up and throwing. Hurst looks in, gets the sign. 5-2, catchers, Cardex. That is Gedman. He is a 3. That is a 6 on a 3. 6 on a 3 is an error on Gedman. Holy cow. And runner on first. Uh-oh. That's what the Red Sox did not hit again to give extra outs. That's Gedman. So error as he dropped the pop-up. So now Lansford on at first and nobody out. And Lansford with speed will look into this here. Again, I'll make him a 14 or less. If he gets it on a 2, 5, and 11, he rolls a 6. Again, Bruce Hurst able to keep him close to the bag. So now here's Dave Henderson. Henderson, the batter, 0-for-3 in the ball game. Red Sox bullpen is really starting to get loose in here. Let's see who the Red Sox would go with. So, Bucket Bob Stanley, great card actually, not bad on the super side. So Stanley will loose. Lee Smith, of course, the closer, is going to be right behind him. So Stanley waits. Henderson, the batter. So I believe we get the Maguire. Could see Stanley for an out. So runner first, nobody out. They're holding him. Here's Henderson. Hurst from the stretch and the pitch. 5-4, fly ball center field. That's Burks. He's a 1. Oh, on a 20. You did not want to roll. A double re-roll. Oh, boy. Roll away from the air. Yes, he does. Fly ball C makes the catch. So there's a big out. Don't want to get those re-rolls in the ball game. That's 1 away. And now here's Javier. This would have been Kinseo's spot in the lineup, but he went out with a tweak in the hammy. So Javier so far singled his first time up. Runner on first and 1 out. Stanley ready. Looks like they waved the hat. So now Javier switch hitter. He will bat righty against Hurst. Hurst looks in, gets the sign. That's a 4. That's an 8. Struck him out. All the damage is right below that. So Hurst gets another. Maguire with the chance to win it. Give him a chance to lead. His power is in the 2 column. Runner on first, 2 outs. Bob Stanley is ready. And they will. And here comes Joe Morgan. He'll wave the finger, and that'll be all for Bruce Hurst. So Hurst will go out, or will he? Oh, Bruce Hurst is not the type of man. Not this situation. Oops. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Is he going to stay in the game? Bruce Hurst definitely not 11. Doesn't get upset a lot. And he is giving Joe Morgan his piece of his mind. Does Stanley come in or not? And Joe Morgan will walk away. So here we go. Hurst says he's only giving up 3 flipping hits. He wants to finish it. Wants to pitch to Maguire, 2 outs in the 8th. On deck hitter is you know someone's coming in if he gives up a hit here. From the stretch, get the sign from Gedman. Run around first and 2 outs, foul ball. Keep it off the 2 column there, Bruce. Come on, from the stretch. 2 on, 1 on, 2 outs. It's a 3. 3-9 struck him out, and Bruce Hurst pops the arms. He gets the job as Joe Morgan. Him on the back in Boston. So here we go. So now it'll be Boggs, Barrett, and Evans. Stewart looking to finish what he started. He's not coming out. Eckersley is up, but I think he's in here for the duration. He's only pitched at a minimum. He's pitched at 27 through the first 7 innings so far. Here's Boggs. He'll lead off. Boggs on a 1-9 fly ball center field. Henderson makes the catch for out number 1. Here is Marty Barrett. 0 for 3. Pop the second, fly to left. Popper. Stewart gets the sign. 5 ball shallow right. Right fielder is half a yard. Now the question is, here's Dwight Evans. Evans, 1 for 3, singled in the 3rd. Stewart gets in, gets the sign. And Dave's off the mound. He says, come on. Some runs. We go to 9th. It's nothing Red Sox. So, and he couldn't stop this from happening. Game to win it or lose it. So Lee Smith, yes, I had to say that. So Smith comes in, 1-run lead. Does he have any on the card? 5-4 is a home run, 1-12. Well, let's see what happens. It'll be Steinbach, Baylor, and Polonia. My guess is you're going to see Dave Leo, new up pitcher. And does that game? Let's take a look and see if I missed anything so far in this wonderful day we're having. Oh my! Oh, Dave asked. Board, thank you for coming. And here we top of the 9th, game 1 of the American Championship Series. It is Red Sox 1, A's nothing. Boston 1 run, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Bruce Hurst as Lee Smith getting his warm-up tosses. Let's wait for that to come up. So 4 for Hurst, 8 and 3 hits, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Stewart, 8 innings, 7 hits, 1 top 9th. Lee Smith, to try to close you. You'll probably see Parker at some point. So here's Steinbach. Lee Arthur Smith looks in. Gets the sign. Pitch. 5-5. Struck him out. Oh, a 5-4 would have been trouble. He gets him. So Steinbach on strikes. Lee Arthur Smith gets the first out. And they're going to call him back. Righty, even though they're not playing lefty righties. We're going to go with Parker here. Another option. And let's see. Parker will come in. I don't know how to do that in this game. We're going to have to see how we do it. So pitcher will be Parker because I had an idea who to bat next. So Parker will hit. So here's the Cobra, 257, 12 home runs, 18 doubles, and a triple. So top of the ninth, 1 out. Lee Smith 2 outs away from giving the Red Sox a win. Remember, it was a 4-0 sweep of the A's in the 88 series. So Parker 1 for 3. Went 1 for 2 before he came out. Parker, here he is, left-handed slugger. Smith from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-2. 5-ball right field. That's Evans. He is a 1. That's an 18. Drops it for a 2-base error. Holy cow, the only error on the damn game. Dropped it in the glove. Error for the sucker goes in the second. Holy cow, the only error on a 1. Jesus. So all of a sudden possibly opens up the inning. Second 1 out. And now Polonia's turn. He'll probably stay in the game. He has a solid card. Polonia's 0 for 1. Lee Arthur Smith now has to buckle down. Runner on second and 1 out. Third error of the ball game for the Red Sox. Smith from the stretch. Pitch to Polonia. 1-10. Deep to right field. That's going to be trouble. That's off the top of the wall. 1-14. It's a triple. It's a 17. No, it's a double for Polonia. Ties the game. Doubles in a run. Unearned run on the Red Sox. As Wade Evans, a 1E4 in advanced or super advanced, gives up the error on basic. Runner on second and 1 out. Tie game in ninth. Here is Mike Gallego. Running out of players on the team. So we'll hold him there. Stewart, Lee Smith, blown save, unfortunately. Runner on second, 1 out from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-3, ground ball. Smith, he is a 2. That's 11 on a 2, and he bumbled himself. 11, all pitchers are 2 in basic. He fumbles it, and it is an error. So an error on basic on Lee Smith. Now have first and third with 1 out. Holy cow. Lee Smith. And the Red Sox fans are about to go absolutely insane here. Happening. First, third, 1 out, tie game. And now here is Weiss. Infield in. Lee Smith needs an absolute big killer K right now. Holy cow, then the top of the order for Lansford. So here is Smith from the stretch. First and third, 1 out. And the pitch. 6-7, struck him out. There's your big strikeout, Lee Arthur Smith. So 2. Here is Carney Lansford. Lansford now. Does he get the key hit? 279. Runners at first and third. We're wondering what kind of hold Lee Arthur has. He has a 0, so that's not a big deal. It'll be a -3 to run if anybody wants to. Lansford, so far in the ball game, is 0 for 4. Reached on an error back in the 8th. Lee Arthur Smith from the stretch. First and third, 2 outs. Big pitch of the ball game 4-7. Struck him out, and Arthur Smith gets 2 huge Ks. Let's go ninth. Let's see if someone can walk it off. It is game at 1. So that will probably do it. Now the question is what do you do here defensively? Let's see here. So let's do the change. Let's do the change defense. Make sure everything is right here on all chords. Polonia, Henderson, Javier. It is Lansford, Weiss, Gallego, Maguire, Steinbach. Yeah, the DH changed. That's not a big deal. So Greenwell, Benzinger, Burks here in the bottom of the ninth. Now, let's see, Stewart, 240 innings. This again would have been Greenwell. So it'll be a lefty switch righty. So you know what? I am going to be like Tony La Russa. I kind of make switches based on that type of thing. So in the game will be Rick Honeycutt. So Ecker's going to bring a closer in as a visiting team if you're trailing, because you might need him if the A's score. So Rick Honeycutt will come in. So Stewart goes 8. So Rick Honeycutt, the left-hander, does not bat and comes in the game. Stewart Honeycutt 3-2, 3.0 ERA, 4 hits, 80 innings. He's a 3 relief. He can go long if need be. So here's Greenwell, followed by Benzinger and Burks. Honeycutt from the windup, tie game at 1. Here it is. 3-7, ground ball to third, just missed it. Lansford's there, throws him out number 1. So now here's the first baseman, Todd Benzinger. Benzinger so far is 0 for 3. Batting switch hitter against Honeycutt. Honeycutt gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-9. Deep drive in the gap for a base hit. So Benzinger's on with a hit. So now let's see what Benzinger's a D stealer. Will probably be held just in case. Here comes Arusa. And are they now going to go to the right-hander, G. Nelson? So G. Nelson comes in, again, playing the Russa ball. He was the man behind platooning and all that stuff, and was the god of the, knew how to do things one way before baseball decided to be the puppet masters and where they made the decisions for these managers. Russa was doing this a long time ago. So our new opposing pitcher, Gene Nelson, righty matchup, does not bat. Nelson 9-6, 3.06 ERA, 90 gets 112 innings. And he's a 3-2. So Honeycutt or Nelson could have given you distance, but now it's for winning run at first with 1 out. Ellis Burks, a good right-handed hitter up. Nelson from the stretch gets the sign. 4-7, struck him out. Big strikeout for Nelson. Here is, Mr. Boston, Jim Rice. So Rice comes in, 264 hitter, 0 for 3 so far in the game. Runner on first, 2 outs. Nelson from the stretch. Runner on first. Here it is. 4-5, popped it straight up. Maguire is there. Makes the catch. And that will end it. We played 9. We have free baseball. Bonus Santos. It is still 1-1. So that kind of makes things changeable in what I want to do. So Lee Smith will probably be out of there. So new pitcher for the Sox will be Bob Stanley. Stanley comes in. So Stanley comes in, does not bat. So Stanley, 6-4, 3.19 ERA, 90 hits, 102 innings, only giving up 6 home runs. Good luck trying to find one on his card. He's a home run 410, 1-5. Stanley, good solid 88 campaign. He'll now pitch to Henderson, Javier, Maguire. So here's Hendu. Hendu 0 for 4 in the ball game. Free baseball, top of the 10th. Here it is. And it's going to be a 5-10. 5-ball field. That's Burke. As long as you roll an 18, he makes the catch. So one way. 2 Boston errors. 2 an age run in the 9th inning. So now here is Stan Javier. He's 1 for 2 since coming in for Canseco. And now Javier will switch and bat lefty against Stanley. Stanley with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-5. Strike out Javier down on strike, 2 away. So 2 outs. Is the first baseman, the guy who got untitled, Mark Maguire. Maguire 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Does he get the sombrero? Stanley looks in. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-11 on Stanley. Struck him out. Does 4 strikeouts for Maguire. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the 8th. Last of the 11th coming up. Last of the 10th coming up. It is still 1. So now it's Jody Reed, Rich Gedman, and Wade Boggs. Reed 0 for 3. 1 for 3 with a hit. Right-handed hitter against Nelson. Nelson the windup. 3-9 and Reed draws the walk. So Reed, the go-ahead runner at first. Nelson is a +1. -2 to hold, -1. So it's a -2 to get the jump for Reed. That would make him 11 if he gets it on an open. Too early, too easy to get picked. So you get the lead on an 8, gets picked on a 7-11. So let's leave Reed at first. Gedman the batter, a lefty-righty matchup. Ooh, Gedman is an A bunter, but he has power. Ooh, kind of. Don't want to do that with Gedman though. Runner on first, nobody out. You know what? With Boggs up next, want to put a runner in scoring position. Gedman's going to drop the bunt down. Here comes the bunt by Gedman. It's a 7. That's good. Let's see for the statistics of it. Who made this catch? So let's give me 1 second. Pull up my handy dandy chart here on a 7. Hang on, folks. Give me a second on a 7. It is. Just turn on the computer when I. Okay, here it is. So a bunt on a 7. There it is. So a sacrifice on a 7. Throw that batter. So it's called that 3-4 and a sacrifice. So 3-4 and a sacrifice. Runner goes to second. So Gedman gets the job done, even though he does have some power. But you don't use the 8 bunting and base, but still, that kind of tells you that he does a pretty good job at it. So a bunt picked up by the first baseman, put out by the second baseman on the wheel. So runner on second, 1 man out. Here's Wade Boggs. It's a chance for Boggs to win it. So let's see what Boggsy will do. Runner on second, 1 out. With on-deck hitter Barrett, who's a tough little hitter. Nelson from the stretches. This LaRussa's time to walk Boggs and pitch to Barrett. And then you get to the meat of the order for the Red Sox. Tough order. So let's see. Oh, did he take the bat out of Boggs' hand when he did that? Boggs 1 for 4. Nelson will go ahead and issue the intentional walk. So Boggs will go to first. The walk has been given. Let's go ahead and switch that to the intentional one. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Here's Marty Barrett. So Barrett, the batter, he's 0 for 4. But he's a tough, scrappy little hitter. Nelson from stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 1-9 for Barrett. That's a hard ground ball to short. Weiss, the Gallego, Maguire, double play. And that ends the inning. So a great move there to do the intentional walk. That's the twin killing. Let's go to the bottom. Let's go to the 11th. It's still free baseball. And let's see what Stanley's numbers are. I believe he is not even a problem. So Stanley's a 2. So yeah, as long as he completes his 2 innings, he'll be fine. So Stanley stays in there. He'll pitch to Steinbach, Parker, and then Polonia. So here's Steinbach, 1 for 4 in the ball game. And the swing, 6-10. Oh, a line drive in the gap for a double. So a double for Steinbach, 6-10, rolls the 2. So Steinbach starts off the 11th with a double, and here come the A's. So now here's Dave, reached on that big error in the 9th inning and scored. So batting left-handed here against Stanley. Stanley from the stretch. Runner on second and nobody out. Pitch from Stanley. 2-6, struck him out. Big strikeout for Stanley. Here is the left fielder. Polonia came in the ball game. Plays Tony Phillips. He's 1 for 2, including an RBI double. Batting left-handed against Stanley. Runner on second, 1 man out. Again, you do the same thing and pitch to Gallego, who's 0 for 4. I think you do. I think you start playing this game cat and mouse. Walk Polonia, who's a 292 hitter, good slap hitter that can get a runner in. So he'll get the walk, turn that intentional, and then we'll go ahead and go to the next batter. So again, runners at first and second with 1 out for Gallego. Gallego, a 209 hitter. Stanley from the stretch, looking in. Here's the pitch. 2-7, line drive that box. Nice play. Not anywhere to throw it. Runners got back in a hurry. So now here is the tough little Walter Weiss, the American League's Rookie of the Year this year. He's 0 for 3 with a walk back in the 5th. Batting left-handed against Stanley. Stanley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-5 ground ball to second. Barrett's got it. Puts it over. Ends the inning. So the A's strand 2. That's the 11th. It is 1-1. So now the Red Sox send up the meat of the order. Evans, Greenwell, and Benzinger on a cold afternoon here in Fenway. 1-1 score. Oakland 1-5-0. Red Sox 1-8-4. So Evans, Greenwell, and Benzinger. Evans 1 for 4. Nelson stays in the game. He can go long relief. 4-8. Ground ball to short. That is Weiss. He's a 2 on an 8. Should be an easy play, and it is. 1 away. 6-3. So that's a 6-3 on that one. Evans retired. Greenwell. Greenwell singled to run back in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, singled in the 6th, and something else in the 9th. So Greenwell the bat, he came in and hit against Honeycutt, I remember. That is a 2-8, and that ball at deep drive to right field. That's going to be trouble. That's off the top of the wall. 2-8, triple on the 9, gets the 10. Double 10 through 20. High double off the Fenway wall. So Greenwell now the game-winning run at second with 1 out for Benzinger. Ellis Burks on deck. Let's see. It's time to release the hounds, as they say. Let's see. Do they have somebody else? You know what? They can if they want to. Oh, this Oakland bullpen is just deep. With Burks on deck. If it goes Burks and Rice, it's going to be Eck, I think. So let's go. Right now, let's go to Eckersley. So Eckersley comes in. So Diak comes in, former Red Sox, who has absolutely made a resurgence of a career as a reliever. 2 opposing pitcher for the Athletics, and it's Dennis Eckersley. So runner up now. Benzinger 1 for 4. Single back in the 9th. Oh, what a ball game. Hits from Fenway. Here we go. Still staying in this ball game, making sure we have one still watching here. Runner on second, 1 out. Benzinger up against Eckersley. Benzinger, switch hitter, batting out from the left-hand side. Eckersley from the stretch. 4, 5. Base hit on Dennis Eckersley card. Who would have thought that's a game winner? Base hit. Red Sox win. Red Sox win. Todd Benzinger knocks in Greenwell. He scores and he's mobbed at the plate. Holy cow, there's nothing on this Dennis Eckersley card as a hit. 4, 5, single 1 to 2, single 3 to triple 1 to 2, single 3 to 20. That is the only split chance hit on the card. 4, 6 the double on the 6. Fly out. 5 card, 5, 7 single on the 8. This card is just crazy good, and he gives up the only hit chance really on the card. Red Sox win 2-1, and they take the first game of the series. So in real life, they lost game 1. In real life, in this Stratomatic replay, they win game 1. So let's go ahead and give you some end game notes. How about that? 4-5 on Eckersley. So the winning pitcher is going to be Bob Stanley. Did a great job out of the bullpen. The losing pitcher is going to be Gene Nelson, as Dennis Eckersley gave up the inherent runner to score. All right, and this game was played in Fenway Park in Boston. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put the numbers in, and then let's go ahead and give you a quick. Holy cow, what a finish. Red Sox win game 1 and 11. They will take a 1-0 lead as Roger Clemens makes the next start. Of course, that was the game I believe he was ejected. So what happened? Boston scored a run in the first. Then the A's came back with a run in the 9th, and the Red Sox win it in the 11th on game-winning RBI from Todd Benzinger. Red Sox 2 runs on 10 hits and 4 errors, almost killed them. The A's won only 5 hits. Errors made by Boggs, Evans, Gedman, and Lee Smith. Left on base, the A's left 11. That's their fault there. Boston 7. Doubles by Polonia and Steinbach and Boggs and Greenwell. RBIs by Polonia, Benzinger, and Greenwell. Sacrifice hits Gedman. Remember that. That was a big key sacrifice. Grounding to double plays was Barrett and Rice. Runners left in scoring position was Baylor, Lansford. Weiss left 4 in scoring position, and Marty Barrett. Here's your pitching lines. Stewart went 8 innings, 7 hits, 1 run. It was earned, no decision. Honeycutt 1/3, 1 hit. G. Nelson 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. Eckersley pitched to 1 batter, 1 hit. The inherent runner to score. Bruce Hurst 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Lee Smith 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, not earned, 3 strikeouts. Stanley went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Winning pitcher, Stanley 1-0. Losing is Gene Nelson. He's 0-1. This game won American League Championship Series. So hopefully by tonight we'll have game 2 Championship Series, which will be Los Angeles Dodgers and New York Mets. Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. It was a happy recap here for the Sox as they take a 1-0 win. Have a good day, folks. See you again.